Welcome back to this small series about cognitive biases in my marketing models series. In this video, I'll be talking about the extension neglect. And well, it's one of the cognitive biases that I see most often present in students and student works. But let's dig a little bit deeper into it. It's one of the category types, which means that we have a large number of various biases which are also within this category. In essence, it means that you have a small sample that you expand the conclusions from to a large group. Say you have seen a small survey, and small, I mean small, 3 people has been asked about a topic and they mean this. Well, that is then expand and say, well, everybody in your country does mean the same things, and those 3 people. Logically, when I tell it like this, it does make sense. You cannot say that everybody thinks like that because of that, but often it's neglected to be mentioned that it's a small sample size and that you cannot conclude that for everybody. In student projects, it's often, well, we've asked our friends, our family, and they all think this, or I've asked on Facebook my friends what they think, and that will confirm whatever it is that you think yourself or what they think you will like to hear. So all the different biases that I've down here below, I've listed a number of them. Less is better. So a small sample size is good because it gives you a precise result. Well, only if you are only looking at that small group, or we've collected the data over a small time span, which means that, well, we asked the people in the store, well, when did you ask them? Well, when they were very busy coming in and out just before going home to make dinner. They didn't want to respond. Could you have asked a different time? Well, I asked in the morning time. Well, who came there? And that's the duration of the survey. Neglection of probability. How likely is it this is going to happen? Or insensitivity to the sample size. All of these things are extension neglects. How can we then use it in our marketing and sales? Well, this is one of the places where a bias is really difficult to get into a positive framework, because if you're using the extension neglect and providing materials based on a poor sample size, well, you are in essence cheating. Do you want to be cheating in your marketing? Well, probably not. So if you have a small sample size or a skewed sample size, someone sparking in one direction or another, make sure you mention that because you want to come across as truthful. It's the same thing in the sales. What is the comparable sample size? Can that be used for this specific case? Maybe not. And remember, there is a span of options or solutions out there, possibilities statistically wise. But for yourself, being aware of that and not falling into the extension neglect is extremely important. People are presenting data out there. Data is being presented, data is being gathered, which cannot be extended upon. So therefore, be aware of it and look into the details. Can we actually conclude the things that this article is concluding? All right. Thank you for watching this small video on extension neglect, one of the cognitive biases in the marketing model series. And in the notes below, you can read more about it. See you.